Hi, Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and in this lesson, I'm going to share with you how to make a really quick and easy stencil from something that you might even have on hand. So you can use a piece of plastic, a piece of cardboard, paper, whatever you have on hand. You can make your stencil today so you don't have to rush to the store and go get a new one. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. All right, to make a quick and easy stencil, I'm just gonna need an X-Acto knife or some kind of blade, some punches if that's what you want, and a Sharpie pen. So the first thing I wanna do is I wanna make a cross for my stencil, one of my stencils. So I'm just gonna come in and draw a cross with my Sharpie pen. Maybe I'll do a couple of them. And I like to draw them. I like handmade stencils that look handmade. When I'm making them, there are times that I like real precise stencils, and other times where I like ones that are just like they look like they were handmade, and so it's just kind of fun to create them. And maybe I'll do another one right here. So after I'm done drawing them the way I like them, then I'm just going to come in and cut out the black with my X-Acto knife. So it's pretty easy. Just trace along the edge, but if you want to have like a perfect line, you can use a ruler if you want to make sure your lines are straight. Don't forget to have like some kind of mat to protect your work surface. I don't want to forget to remind you that you should, if you're using a blade, that you should be using it on something that you don't care that if it gets damaged. So a cutting board is great. This is just a plastic cheap cutting board from the Dollar Tree, and you get 2 in a pack there for $1. So I'm just going to come in with a little bit of light pressure and just start to create little cuts. And I tend to go up and down and do most of my vertical cuts first. It just makes it easy. And then I can turn my paper and do any of my side cuts. We should start to see this be able to come apart now, but I may not be cutting it hard enough, so I'll have to come in and just cut it a little bit more until I can get the pieces to come out. So it's not like hard pressure, it's more of like a medium kind of pressure, not too light. Because you can always come back in and cut more. I do enjoy making my own stencils as opposed to buying them. It just makes me feel like that the whole project is my own. You know, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I think I feel like more of a sense of accomplishment, maybe. I'm not really sure. It's something that I like to do. It's also cheaper too, right? So one of these sheets, you know, can cost $1 or even 20 cents if you buy them if you get them in a pack of like 5 from like Walmart or the Dollar Tree. A lot of times you can get them in like a pack of 5 for $1. And so if you're using one of these to make your own stencil, your stencil's only costing, you know, 20 cents or 25 cents. Whereas if you go buy a stencil, I mean, they can be upwards of $20 depending on the type of stencil you're buying and who's designed it. So I've seen stencils run $20. Most of the time though, if I'm buying one, I'll usually use a coupon And, you know, a lot of times if you use a half off coupon, you can get a stencil for $5. Or if you go to like a discount store. I guess I just enjoy the process of making them. And then, you know, you have a stencil that's yours, that you made. Yeah, it takes a little time, but it's fun. I do enjoy this. So that's how you do it with an X-Acto knife. There we go. So that looks pretty good. And then you can also use things like hole punches to create stencils. So you can come in here, down here, or wherever you want, and then just put a bunch of holes in a piece of plastic, and that can create your own little stencil. Okay. The limitation with the punch is really on the punch base here. That's as far as it will go in to do the stencil. But hey, I mean, now I have 2 different types of stencils I can use in my projects. So hopefully this was helpful and really encouraged you to maybe try to make your own stencil as opposed to just going out to the store and buying them. But of course, if you find one at the store that you like and you can afford it, then treat yourself and have fun. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.